Hey, what's up everybody? AP and Mike back again from the Dope Fiends Comics.
Hello.
Thanks for tuning in to our third video in the Work in Progress series for Shadow Flame, the first character from our Wizards and Warlords line of digital action figures coming soon from thedopefiends.com.
And since Shadow Flame is our first character, we decided to make him a wizard, and so the source of his power, so to say, is going to be magic. Looking at these original sketches, I drew out what we thought or felt his magic would look like. We also started talking about the color schemes. Was it going to be green, blue? And after we had that, what kind of attacks was this character going to have, like on his foes? Is he going to summon lightning? We had a cool idea of him shooting out fireballs. And also, maybe pulling out his sword from this sort of orbital from the sky. But the cool thing about Shadow Flame's character is his battle mode. When he levels up, his glove, we took it into Photoshop and with just the slightest stroke effect of adding like a glow and a purple, it looks like it's charging up. Plus, his effects are like double size and everything, so it just looks so much cooler.
Because this puppet is based heavily on a physical stop motion puppet, we wanted all of his magic effects to be digital, and we used After Effects to help accomplish that. In After Effects, we used different types of simulators, particle simulators, blur modes, and different types of techniques to create his fireballs or lightning, and then exported them, usually at about 10 frames a second. Photoshop is then able to import those video frames as layers, and then you're able to sequence them inside of Character Animator using a trigger and cycle layers animation. That way, whenever the puppet moves physically, his effects also correspond. What's really cool about this character is something that I've been experimenting with that I like to think of as nested swap sets. And this is what I mean by that. I'm gonna have right here on his sword function several different attacks, such as a chop, a slice, and a stab, but they aren't accessible until he goes through the cycle layer animation that corresponds with drawing his sword. And on the very last frame of that cycle layer animation, it holds on the layer, which is itself an entire swap set with all those different attacks that I just mentioned. Once it's holding on that last layer, each one of those attacks itself is a cycle layers animation of the stop motion puppet going through a sequence of actions with his sword. It's a really cool technique to play with, and I look forward to using it on other characters in this line.
Well, that's it for Shadow Flame. These three previous episodes kind of explained how we went from the idea to the actual puppet. So stay tuned for our next video releases because they're going to be something a little more special. We're going to go into a little more in depth. The next character we're releasing is the first Warlord, which is the Wise King who powers up to the Light Lord. It's going to be an awesome character, and we look forward to showing you guys that process. So we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching.